guys, welcome to Quail vlog number 3. Okay, so here's the plan. I am heading to Muskogee, Oklahoma to pick up 3 dozen eggs to put in the incubator. Now I wasn't 100% sure, and there's debate amongst the interwebs on whether or not you should double up the quail eggs inside the Right 360. Those spaces are made for chicken eggs, so you're gonna have issues if you double up your eggs in that incubator. And I thought about it, and I'm gonna do it anyway. I'll put single eggs in first, and then the eggs I have left over will double up the eggs, and I'll have cavities that only have 1 egg in it when I'm done. And if it looks like it's not gonna spin or spin correctly, then we'll just take some eggs out and we'll consume those eggs. 2:17 right now, so I'm going to be a little early, and I'm hoping I am a little early because I did not stop by the bank. I'm going to have to find a bank in Muskogee so I can take out some money, and then this road is going to dump me out at McDonald's, so I think I'll just swing back by McDonald's, get me a burger, break at 20. They are selling them for $3 a dozen, and that's going rate's pretty cheap. Every place else I found that's close to home is $5 a dozen. So what I'm gonna do is go ahead and drive the hour in this V8 and drink up all this gasoline, because gas is cheap nowadays, right? It's like $4 a gallon. So I'm gonna drive in to Muskogee and grab these $3 eggs and spend $30 in gasoline rather than buy $5 eggs closer to home, because that's how economics works, right? No. I'm gonna hatch these 36 eggs, whatever will fit in the incubator. We might try a couple of them. I don't know yet. We'll figure that out. If they're jumbo eggs, we're gonna consume some because they're not all gonna fit in the incubator. And I don't know how long these eggs have been sitting on her shelf or their shelf, or I don't know if these are fresh hatch or what. What are we talking about here? We get there, figure stuff out, and we'll get back with you. Okay guys, so we just made the purchase of 3 dozen quail eggs, and he said that these are jumbos. Now I don't know these well enough to know that what a jumbo egg is, or if I made a good purchase here, but this egg seems kind of small to be a jumbo, but we'll see. And this egg here, I can't even get it out of the, let me see if I can pop the bottom up a little bit. This one is hard to get out, so that, I don't know that that's a jumbo. Hang on, let me find the smallest egg and the biggest egg. Okay, so this is the smallest egg. This is the biggest egg. And then I found this one. This one kind of popped out on me. So I don't know if these are jumbos or not. I got an idea. Okay, so here's our smallest egg compared to a quarter. And here's our largest egg compared to a quarter. So hopefully that gives you a reference. I don't know that we got jumbos here, but I'm good if these are standards. And this one jumped out. I put it back. Let me get it back out again. Might be an old wives' tale, but I heard that an egg with no markings will not hatch. So we're going to figure out if that's wrong. And here's the size of that to a quarter. These feel a little cold. I don't know if he had them. It's kind of chilly outside today. Let's set these down in the seat here in this old beat up pickup truck. Set these down here. Okay, so the guy I bought these eggs from is he had a catering van. That's what he pulled up in, was a catering van. So I imagine he probably raises the quail and sells them in his catering service, which makes sense to me. I don't know. That's what I would do. And if I had an abundant supply of a quick growing bird, which was considered a delicacy, and you can charge a higher price for a meal prepared, and it just makes sense to have a catering service with Quail. We met the guy, made the exchange, $10 for 36 eggs, and an hour's drive. Okay, so let's take them home, put them in the incubator, see what happens, and in 14 days from today, we'll update the Quail vlog. We'll see you. See you when I get to the house. Alright, we are back at the house, and we have all the Quail eggs in the incubator. We do have some doubled up, we do have some singles, and what I found is that I can use this vent right here to move some of these eggs when they get doubled up. I can separate them like I did here and here. Now I'm running at 99.5 and 51. I've yet to see a 55 or 54. 51 is the closest I've seen to an actual humidity, so I'm assuming I'm in some sort of range, and that I'll be fine. So anyway, I've checked with my cooking thermometer. Basically what I do is I extend out the needle, and there's a hole back here, so I just slide this down into the hole, spin around, and it doesn't touch any eggs, but it gets the entire, almost the entire needle down there. And then if I let that sit and just go up, it runs pretty true to what the Nutri-Right is saying right here. It's running pretty true. And then if I take the needle out, I have found that I can open this vent just a tad, slip that needle in there, and then I can move the eggs around and separate them if they get too close to each other. So I can do that. So I feel comfortable just coming in and checking on it every 4 hours when this thing spins. I assume it's 4 hours. I didn't read the instructions yet. I'm just operating off of YouTube videos of people who run this before me, and I'm hoping that they read the instructions correctly too. So when these spin around, let's go ahead and spin it. And see, they're turning. I don't have any issues with it. But like, I can stick this in here, and I can go ahead and separate these guys. And I feel comfortable that I can babysit these guys enough that I won't have any issues unless I get too rambunctious with this needle and crack an egg, which I don't think I'll do. So I can sneak this needle in the vent, separate them, keep them separated, and babysit them like that. So that's cool. That's cool. So we're pretty happy with the process so far. I got my bottle of water back there. I got keep my water topped off, and I'm going to hang on to these plastic egg containers, so whenever we start laying eggs, I'll be able to collect them. And then we'll continue this process until we have 200 birds. I guess that's the goal for now, 200 birds. So loving that, and we'll see you in 14 days for the next Quail update. So you guys take care, and we'll see you next time.